knowing what I know now, I will not pay to get my individual lashes done. I will do them myself. I feel like this looks good. Like, for my first time, I am, like, pleasantly surprised.
It ain't for everybody. Welcome to Hollywood, baby.
Picture.
Let's
not even talk about it.
Let's do it.
Go. I see your jealousy as you're watching.
Okay, y'all, let me just start by saying I did it the most ghettoest way as possible because I really wanted to kind of get started. I didn't wait for the little puffer thing to come to dry my lashes. So I'm using an old Mother's Day card because, yeah, just because. No real reason. I didn't have anything to fan my eyes with. So yeah, that's what I used. And that's me telling Maya that it burns. The fumes from the glue really burns your eyes. Yeah, it really burned. I literally used maybe like 4 drops of glue, and you don't need a lot. You don't even need like a dot of glue on there. It sticks like instantly. It's like eyelash crazy glue, if that makes sense. Yeah, I was trying to move as quick as possible. The glue does dry quickly. The fanning, you're definitely going to have to fan because the fumes, I just couldn't take it. My eyes are watering. I think the more I do it, the better I get at avoiding my eyes burning. But pulling them apart individually, it was becoming like tedious. So I started making them into clusters. I started doing like 3 and 4 at a time, which definitely helped because I was covering more of my eyelashes and actually making them look fuller instead of doing 1 at a time. It just made it better. You just figure out what works for you. I wanted them to look nice and full, not so like, I don't know, like thin. So yeah, I started doing like 3 and 4 at a time. And there I am with my little fan again. Yeah, so I just did this until I did both eyes. I actually did it until I couldn't take it anymore because it was just like too much. Like even when I stopped doing my eyes, I still had to fan them in order to start the other one because the glue needs to be completely dry so that the fumes don't bother your eyeball. If not, as soon as you let your eyelid go, it's gonna start burning. Yeah, so that was that. I had to hold my eye and position the eyelash on my eyelash, and I could only really put them on the eyelashes that are closest to my eyelid. The ones that are, the eyelashes that are closer to my eyeball. The ones that are closer to my eyelid, because your natural eyelashes are like in layers. I really couldn't do it because I couldn't see them, and one hand had to hold my eyelid up. If I had 2 free hands, I could probably separate and see the eyelashes, my natural eyelashes that are on top. But yeah, I couldn't do that. And because this was my first time, I was really just trying to get them on as quickly as possible with my eye burning the minimum. Because yeah, it was really burning, like really, really burning. Yeah, so that's basically it for that. As you can see, I'm fanning away, and that's definitely needed. I mean, now doing them now, moving forward, I do have the puffer, and I am gonna get a small like handheld fan because the you need the air on your eyes. It's like, yeah, you can't do it without it. It burns. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I stopped because I've been working on them for about maybe 2 hours, and as you can see, they're sparse. And my eyes are like, please stop. Yeah. Yeah, my eyes are burning. The fumes from the glue burned my eyes. Yeah, so I, with the little piece of paper, as you can see, I was fanning it with a piece of paper, as you can see, fanning, trying to stop my eyes from watering, because the fumes make your eyes water like crazy. So I did what I can. I started from the outside and worked my way in, outside in, and I will tell you that in is worse. Yeah, it is very time consuming. It wasn't hard to do. If you have good hand-eye coordination, you can do it. If you're good at doing the clusters, you should be able to do it. All you need is a mirror that magnifies and the tweezers, and you just pull them off, dip them in a little bit of glue, and just go for it. That's basically what I did. Yeah, I just wasn't prepared for the sting of the glue. Like, it really, really burns. My eyes were watering. And it's kind of like, the faster you put them on, the faster you can like weave. I started putting them on like 3 at a time, like to make my own cluster. I'm not a professional, but I felt like I wanted them. I definitely want them a little bit thicker than they are now. They look natural, but they can be a little bit thicker. I didn't separate them to put them on my lashes individually, like each individual, because I made them clusters. So depending on how I feel tonight, I might add some more to it. If not, I'll try to add some pictures in before I upload this video at the end, so that you can see what it looks like when I added some more in. Okay, so as you can see, I did add more. And I also used my other ones, which were 0.15, C curl 0.15. I used these. I started off with the 0.03 C curl. Yeah. You can see more of a difference on this eye because I used most of the 0.15 on this eye. I will not. I know you can see the difference in how thick they are. This is the 0.3. You see how thin it is? Very soft, very thin. This is the 0.15. Now I took them out and put them on here because they are a little bit easier to pull off with the tweezers when they're outside of the case without actually messing with the case. I started yesterday. I stopped because this glue ain't nothing to mess with. It was burning my eyes. I'm already blind, so I ain't worried about going blind, but that shit burns your eyes. The fumes burn your eyes. Like, the glue doesn't actually touch your eyes, but the fumes just like just burns. This is what I use. Sassy Lashes clear glue. Yeah, for best results, store in a cool room between 45 to 65% humidity. Shake well. Keep bottle upright. Use within 30 days. Basic instructions, but yeah, the fumes will burn your eye. Like I said before, if you have good hand-eye coordination, you should be able to do it. If you know how to do clusters, then you should definitely be able to do these. It's just that when I was doing it, I had to hold my eye open like this, and I definitely had to fan. I did order a puffer off of Amazon, but it didn't get here yet. But knowing what I know now, I will not pay to get my individual lashes done. I will do them myself. I feel like this looks good. Like, for my first time, I am like pleasantly surprised. It does take a little while. Like I said, I started yesterday, and yeah, my eyes was burning, so I had to stop. It definitely took at least 2 hours. I know it takes longer when you're doing a full set compared to when you're doing a full fill-in. So maybe when I do a fill-in, it won't take as long. But it took forever. But I will keep my 100 and maybe 150 in my pocket. And I believe I got these, the 0.3s and this glue from a local place. I think it might have been $40 in total. The glue is pretty expensive. This was probably like $15. Way less than paying $150, okay? This I got this one from Amazon when I first tried to do my own lashes, but I used this glue, this duo glue, which is good for, I will use this glue for my clusters, but not for individuals, because you can see the dark ball on your actual lash, so it doesn't look like it doesn't look effortless. It looks, I don't know what the word is, but yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't use this. I would if they had this clear, because this does not burn my eyes, but it's dark. So when you put it on the actual lash, it shows up dark on the lash, and it's like a dark ball where the extension meets your actual lash. Follow me. I hope that makes sense. This one I got from Amazon. I don't remember how much it was. I believe it was less than $10. Very inexpensive. Very inexpensive. And it was definitely cheap enough for me to buy it to try with. I did get like an expansion, a multi-blend pack, but I will always use the 0.15 now that I know that this would have took me forever. Well, it did take me forever. It took me like altogether 4 hours, and it still wasn't full enough because they're so thin. These are thicker. I love the C curl. Yeah, because I wear glasses, I don't want my lashes hitting my glasses. I used 15, 14, 13, 15, 14, 13. That's what I have on here. And that's what I have on here. 15, 14, 13 on both. I didn't even use anything else because I'm doing them for a dramatic effect. I'm not doing them to look the same length as my natural lashes. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I did want to say that I wasn't able to do my lashes that are close to my eyelid, because for those you kind of have to close your eye and do those up there. I couldn't do those. I pulled my eye up like this and I put my lashes underneath. I tried to do something in between, but that wasn't working for me. My eyes was burning. I was like, no, sis ain't doing that. Sis got to be a little bit more advanced. Not today. So I lifted it up and I put them on my lashes underneath. I'm gonna just say I am impressed. I know I said it, but I feel like I had to say it again. I need to reiterate that because I really am impressed. I am happy I kept my $200 in my pocket, bought my own supplies. Oh, and I bought this tweezer. This tweezer might have been the most expensive thing I bought. I think it was like $20. I ain't happy about that, but Sally's, they got me. They got me, but I'm gonna get my $20 worth out of these tweezers. Yeah, I feel like I should have them engraved or something, because I would just never pay $20 for no damn tweezers. But anywho, I did. It was worth it because this is gonna last a while, and I'm gonna be refilling it and everything. So I'm definitely gonna use these. The straight tweezers, I see a lot of people that do their own, even when they're doing a client or whatever like that, they use the straight tweezers. I'm scared of the straight tweezers. They just kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it's dangerous. I'm scared of the straight tweezers, so I don't know if I will use those. Maybe when I do somebody else's, but not my own. I just feel like that's an instant accident, and I don't want that. That's it for that. Overall, I am happy with this. I will try to look for some fume-free glue, because I know they have some on Amazon, and I know it's like $50 a bottle. I did see some, and it was a review on it, and they said that it's really, really worth it. I just can't see myself spending $50 on a bottle of glue. I don't know. But if I do, I will make sure I post the video. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that.